What's up, guys? This is SanchoWest, and welcome to Fortnite, right along the most interactive show here on YouTube for Fortnite Battle Royale, where you guys pick my drops. We do it 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and last Saturday's episode, you guys voted that we're going to go right into Tomato Town. So here we go, dropping right into the Tomato Town, praising the Don. Hope we would get his powers. I'm going to go ahead and pop the chute right now. I could have jumped out a little bit later, but I kind of want to get a low landing here. Now, Tomato Town itself is not a great drop, but the surrounding areas are really nice. The bunker over there on the left, down into the tunnels, and of course, way over here on the right next to the RV and that truck. But we're going to go ahead and land into Tomato Town and make our way out. And of course, what also makes this show interactive is your guys' comments. I will do my best to go through some of them. And also, win or lose, I will upload the episode. So, let's go, Don. There we go. What ends up happening is I do these replays, right, with the replay system, and I cannot control the way it looks, right? It's non-inverted, and I'm an inverted player for life. But now it seems let's get back to it. Again, I appreciate you guys' support. I apologize for this Fortnite ride along coming out late. I decided to take the morning off and go watch a movie. Just to with my best friend, just to get some things settled, and I've been grinding away and streaming a lot on twitch.tv/SanchoWest because the missus is away, so I'm doing my best to really push that angle as much as possible. And again, it's what I was playing this game 6 hours straight. I took a couple hours off and played other games because you could get burned out on this game. Any game you could get burned out on. So don't get it twisted that you have to grind this game to your thumbs get blisters, right? Take a break, step away from it, and then come back. So because what ends up happening is frustrations will build up, and then you won't like this game anymore, or you will get bored of this game, just like anything. So I'm here to tell you it's okay to play other games. You don't have to grind Fortnite to the ground. Alright, a little quiet. Looks like everybody else. There's those houses dead north that people like to get. I'm going to do my best to get as many materials before I go to my next zone. Because Tomato Town's a very small drop. There's not a lot of places to go. What I'm going to go ahead and do is go towards over here. You got to be careful, though, because there's the high grounds right over there. So I'm going to go ahead and make my way towards it. These houses, no doubt, have people in them. In terms of these drops that have these bold dips, right? You kind of want to get up to the ground as much as possible. Alright, already there's somebody down here. They're hiding right behind the chimney. Unless they went in, I kind of lost sight of them. See if I can get a little bit closer. Some skins blend in, man. And with consoles, since you have shadows on, it's kind of tough to see people. They're in that house, so I want to continue to scrape around here. The storm's just on the edge of Tomato Town. I'm kind of going to take this path right here because it's hidden from the most traveled. I rarely see people run down this path here, but I'm going to kind of loop around. Most people go to this house. They go to the big tree over there because that's what I do. I always try to think of what would I do. There's a big shield. So someone definitely went there. They left minis up there too. So I want to risk it and not take the big shield. Don't want to touch this house. How do you know that? Ammo on weapons. Ammo on weapons, and of course, the chest is still here. Alright, I want to head to this tree to see if I get these minis. Now my question is, where did this person go that went to the big tree? Did they dip back here? Let me check back here real quick. I'm going to dip back here just to check. Alright, like I said, there's minis. Because there is a chest back here, and there's like 3 chests. Aha. So there's that person. I'm going to see if I can get rid of him. Excuse me. Excuse me. I think they're just past that ridge. I'm going to scoop around here. Let those ramps be a distraction. Immediately get this high ground because he's like at this weird ridge. Looks like someone snuck up on him. Close fight. I think whoever was... I wonder the person that went into whaling. I'm going to clean up all this real quick. Get the minis and get out of here. Okay. Awesome. Get the minis, heal up to 200 HP, and we're set. There's probably going to be one mini here, but that's okay. Yep. I'll heal to 175, and I'll hold on to one shield. I got to go. Those storms right behind me. All right, so there was still someone hitting trees over there. I'm not sure if that was the guy that was back there. It's hard to say. But I'm going to push right into the storm. I have plenty. I'll get there right before it shows up. I have lots of wood. So that's what I mean. Like, if someone has you pinned down, you got to change your angle. Change the angle so that way you have the advantage. There's a purple vending machine, but it's just out of the zone now. I have plenty of wood to deposit. I'm betting that whoever went over here went to that purple vending machine and deposited something, so I might have to face a scar here. Who knows? Alright, let's see where this zone goes next. Let's see, it's gonna probably go towards prison. I'm guessing prison. I'm gonna have to do a long run. Keeping my head on a swivel. Ooh. On the right side of the map, just the wrong side in terms of the left or right. So things that I need to work on is I often, when I'm streaming or I'm playing this game, I'll get surprised by somebody. People are seeing me first, and that's a problem. And again, I don't know if I said this at the beginning, but I apologize for having this episode late. I've been really working on grinding my stream schedule, and I apologize for that. But this will come out late Tuesday, early Wednesday. I am working on a new series where I break down my top 10 situations to help you guys get better at your top 10 situations and using the epic replay mode. Yeah, I'll take that. All right. I feel good about that trade. I normally don't have that much wood, but 450 wood's good for me. And again, I'm still using Builder Pro controller scheme. Let me see. I have a question about that. D-Rack asks, hey, Sancho, do you think it's worth the change to the Building Pro controller layout if I feel confident with Combat Pro? If so, why? Thanks and keep up the good work. I made the change because intellectually, I know mapping buttons to like a one button press is the smart thing to do. Now, I know players that still use the triangle controller layout where you hit triangle to switch to everything. But I'm seeing a lot more build-offs on console thanks to the Build Out Pro layout. And I'm feeling more confident in those build-outs. And if you watch my streams, you'll see that I get in a lot of them a lot. And I think you should take the time and get better with it. You're going to be set back a little bit. You're going to have a lot of deaths because you're accidentally fumbling your fingers. But it'll take you like 2 to 3 days. It'll take you about a week. Let's just say that, because I've been playing like 5 to 6 hour days. It'll take you about a week casually to get back to it. 3 days if you like grind it out. But yeah, I highly recommend to make that change. This one comes from the Slayer. How do you calm down in tough situations? Remember to think more strategically in those situations. I'm struggling doing that using logic. I think it's at first, and that came from Slayer. Thank you again for your comment. At first, you need to think of like basic ways to avoid, like, get out of situations. So then you could improvise those when those situations changes. Does that make sense? Because there's so many different scenarios in battle royales that until you encountered every single one, then you'll start feeling confident in all those, in calm, cool, and collected in all those situations. But until you experience those multiple times, you won't feel that way. So that's why you have to play more and more and practice more and more, and sometimes stick yourself in bad situations. There's often times where, like, you know what, I'm going to lay back and chill. And there's often times where, like, I'm going to push this even though I know I shouldn't. I want to see what happens when I do. So it looks like this guy's heading towards that. Did not want them to heal up. Okay. Now I'm feeling good. I have 200 HP in my back pocket. Have all the shells in the world I need. Have plenty of AR ammo. And I have grenade launchers, which is my favorite. What, that guy had 2 of them. All right, I'm going to go ahead and push this fort up here. I'm going to wait for the storm to settle before I make a move, because I don't want to overcommit to that storm, right? I don't want to overcommit to that fort, and then the storm push me all the way across the map. So I'm just going to wait a second. Okay, we're right here. It's going to go towards Salty, so I got to go through this guy anyway. No doubt he's healing up. Now it's a wooden structure, right? The weakest part of it's the bottom, so I want to focus fire on that with my new friend here. Back up here. It was a good fight. I'm gonna... Do I have traps? I do. Make sure no one gets up here. I want to knock this down, but I don't know if I have time to. Gotta watch out for being sniped here. Yeah. Alright, I rarely like hanging out in forts here, but I'm going to sit here because I have a decent trap. But I'm going to knock down anything that someone could use against me. That's fine, though. I feel a little bit better about that. Now I could take this moment to breathe. There's only 8 people left, 7 people left, including 8, including myself. You know what I'm trying to say. Make sure I'm reloaded here. Did not have the shotgun reloaded. Now there is a weak point in this structure, right? However, I'm going to do my best to make sure that no one tries to knock it down. But at the same time, I want to keep my head down here. Even though I'm at 200 HP, a sniper could definitely do some damage. There's that big thing over there. So we're going to have to see if the RNG keeps on my side. And as soon as it moves, I got to go. We'll see what happens. In 2 seconds, I'll find out. All right, I'm in. So that's good. So that mountain's out. There's people in a little bit salty. I kind of want to get someone's attention, though. I want to keep these trees as defense. But I can't see, so let me knock these down. I can't see past them. And someone's building. Can't put traps down there. All right, that guy's going really high up. Good lord. That's massive. All right, that's going to be a problem to tackle. Now, this is me being very passive. I wish I could fix these, but I can't. Okay, we have 40 seconds, and that's a big sky base. But again, every fort has a weakness. So I have plenty of grenades to take it down. I mean, I could pick up the RPG and shoot it at it, but I'd rather keep the China Lake or the grenade launchers. It's an Uncharted reference. I'd rather keep the grenade launchers just to slow things down. All right, that landing over there lets me believe that the circle will go over there. So we'll find out what happens. There's a guy walking retail right now. I want to kind of get his attention here. I think he saw me. He knows I'm here. Wait, no, he doesn't. I'm going to slow him down. People should be walking this way. Here comes one person. See if he goes into my base, into my beautiful trap. He's underneath me. He has a shotgun out. Come on, buddy. He's building up. Alright, it's just a little bit north of me, but well, all the bouncy things are gone. Trying to decide whether I should push this forward over here, and I'm going to. There's two. That was at me. So 2 people are fighting. Okay. Someone could be underneath me. I don't know, but there's one guy there, and I think there's one guy in front. Guy's really hurt. Gobble up some storm. Now, I think someone else is below me. Stay on this ground here. Stay off the ground. I'm gonna take this pad. Ooh, close. Almost debated me there. Come on. Lit me up pretty good. Yes! Woo! That was a tough win, man. I'm sorry. I wish I would have cut that through. Woo! Tough win, man. I knew that I could have healed, but I knew he was weak, and I wanted to keep the pressure on him. The biggest mistake that he made was that he boxed himself in, and I was able just to dunk him with the grenade launcher. Woo! GG's, man. GG's. All right, guys. That wraps up this episode of Fortnite Ride Along. I appreciate you guys for enjoying the show. Leave a comment. I might get to it. Here's one of the last comments. Love these videos in your commentary. I'm curious why you put each item in the item slots that you do. So basically, I put close to far. So it's shotguns, tacticals, up close. Then I go to an AR, and then I have healing items. So that's my thought about it. It makes sense to me because if I'm gonna progress through it. My thing, I don't know. It's something that I used to. But thank you so much for Pupperjack for that comment. The last comment comes from the last comment comes from the Cure25. It says, "You ever tried playing on PC?" I have played on PC. I just can't stream it, and I can't record it, and I can't confidently give tips on it. But I can confidently give tips on console, and I know there's a lot of console players that I want to help, and I feel much more comfortable on controller. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Shout outs to everybody supporting. I apologize for being late, but it was worth the wait. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time, and as always, oh yeah, peace. Adios, guys. Bye. Yeah.